self-defense and then a grappling variation from the video that previously showed. So, attacker grabs you. As in previous videos, as quickly as possible, you want to grab like a gable grip as close to their hands as possible, like over the top of their hands. Pinch your elbows together, that relieves the pressure. And then pinch your hands to your chest, or essentially you're pinching their hands to your chest. So if they try to pull backwards, you know, it's kind of stuck. So, starting over, they grab you, get your, one thing is get your hips away from them, because if my hips are forward and she pushes, it's easy to push me to the ground. So, as soon as they grab, get your hips away, get a hold, break that grip. So the self-defense move we're going to work on is, you can redirect the hands to allow yourself to throw a knee to the sternum or to the liver, just basically throw a knee to the body. So they get a hold of you, get your hips away, redirect the hands, throw a knee, throw an elbow, and then that sets you up for, you can throw a punch, you can throw a different elbow, you can throw a series of strikes, but it's a great self-defense, boom, boom, maybe even run. Resistance with your left, you can even control without having your hands gripped, just clasping your wrists together. Extend their arm, come into your seatbelt, kick the leg out. We're going to show the NUTCRACKER grip and how to control and take the back of a bigger and taller person. In previous videos, I've shown how you can get to the back, sink a rear naked choke in, but what happens when the person's taller and it's harder to do that? So we'll show. Go ahead and just do a, yep. So we'll do a close-up of the grip later, but you're going to do your NUTCRACKER grip and start to work toward the back. So you see, as I work toward his back, it's hard to get at least tall. And he's even hunched over a little bit, couldn't stand up tall. You know, if he was higher, it's difficult to, I'm on my toes. So in this case, you're not going to go straight to their neck, okay? You're going to come to their back, secure your seatbelt grip, or whichever sort of grip you want to secure, but locking your hands. If you move your arm out of the way. I'm grabbing my own wrist here. You can, I can't really quite reach enough to secure both wrists, so I kind of got to do this, or an S grip. But what I'm going to do is, now that I've got control, I'm just going to move to the back. And instead of coming up here for the choke, I'm just going to bring him down to me to then secure the choke, bringing them down to, you know, down to your level. Now, I'm going to show if I'm able to kind of move him a little bit. So I can move him. I'm pulling, and he's not coming with me. He's kind of ready for it. So in this case, you're always trying to move yourself anyway. I'm never really trying to chuck the person into the position I want. I'm trying to move myself. Sometimes they kind of move when you give a little tug. Sometimes they don't. So in this case, again, I'm moving myself. So if he's pretty strong here. So I'm just going to use that to bring myself to his back. And then it's the same movement. Coming here, take down, right, back side of the right hand facing you, gable grip. And then you're pinching your elbows together, getting control as close as you can to the person's hands. So it's not up on the forearms, it's almost really over the hands. Squeezing your elbows, pinching them down, that relieves the pressure. You've gone to move yourself. We're on our knees here to show a better close-up, but this is the exchange, okay? As you let go, you're pinching your wrists together. So even though my hands are free, I've still got decent control. You pull your hands back. See, I've got, you know, he could definitely rip him out if he did it hard, but for a second there, I've got decent control still. So my right hand is going to come over. I'm going to flare up my right elbow over his hand to get control of this wrist. And then I want to lock that out. That is the movement. Come on back. So as I do this, one thing I've got to do, I'll keep my hands pinched here. As I'm coming over, I'm pushing toward him, or at least away from me, against his right hand. So this one. This is doing this movement, okay? So as my elbow's flaring up, I'm pushing this in, because if he resists against me with this push, Push bit. Yeah, it just makes it easier for me to get the grip. I can also, pushing, if he's kind of loose, it allows me to push this down pretty easy to get the grip. So this helps. And then if he pulls away and I don't get the grip, I can use this as kind of a way to add some sort of resistance to move me. So it's really important to keep this squeeze, even if your hands are free, but to add pressure with your, in this case, my left hand against his right wrist. As I'm doing the exchange, I'm pushing, and then as I get this hold, I'm locking out. Because that way, if he pulls, he's pulling me with him. It doesn't require much effort on my part at all, because I'm just extending.